I bought you something today.
Does that say different? It's great for me to meet somebody who is very wealthy, who is willing to shower me with gifts and give me the world.
You know, I don't like to see you wear anything that has red bottoms on. Would you like to sound new project?
Wow. Isn't karma a bitch? I'm getting married. I'm so happy in my life. And now Nene's a sugar daddy.
I think that Croy was made for my mom.
Croy really keeps me grounded. I'm so lucky to really have him. I really am.
A Rolex. That is so nice. Bling, bling, bling. Bitches is mad.
And you're both blonde, which is wild. You're a blonde.
Okay.
Well, Rachel from New York said, Nene, it looks to me like you found your own big papa. John, now I want to know what you're going to do with him.
John's not married, so, I mean, we can do whatever we want to do.
He's your business partner.
Yes.
But he lavishes you with
He
gifts.
does, and he likes me and all those things. Problem?
Well, I mean, he seems like he would like to be more than business partners.
He does.
Do you feel weird about accepting those gifts?
No.
No?
No.
When I see the two of you together and he's giving you shoes and he gave you the Rolex, you seem like you don't know what to do with it. You seem a little uncomfortable.
Well, I am a little bit taken back. I mean, he's given me more things than that. You just seen those things. But I would like to go slow. I've been married for 15 years, so it's a little fast, I think, you know, to start really showering someone. So in the beginning, it was a little bit uncomfortable for me. However, he has been very, very kind to me.
What's Greg's reaction when he sees the two of you on camera?
I don't think Greg can have an opinion or a reaction. I mean...
Well, I mean, I'm sure he feels still somehow possessive of you.
I'm sure he does, but, you know, I mean, it is what it is.
Shelly from Camden, Arizona said, I want to know why Nene and Greg are no longer together. She seems like she still really loves him. Is a reconciliation possible in the future?
Oh, you know, I do love Greg. I love him very much, and I think that Greg loves me. If we could work through some of our issues, we would definitely be together. So I don't know what the future holds. Let's just see.
Are the two of you still...
We're still very much in contact. We talk every day. You know, we go out.
Contact?
Well, you know, I'm not going to talk about my sex life,
okay.
You know, but you know, Greg and I are very close.
Okay. Dana from Aaron, Tennessee said, Nene, why do you spend so much time worrying about Kim and what she does? Kim has moved on with your life. You still seem a little obsessed with her.
Maybe they need to watch the show again to see who's talking about who. Kim took a lot of digs at me.
Well, it seems like you both take a lot of digs at each other.
I don't know about that this year. I was very focused on my businesses this year, and I've not been concerned at all. So, you know, this is what I can tell you about Nene. I say what I want to say.
You made a lot of digs at Nene this season.
I mean, I would just say things in here and there, but I had a new baby. I mean, I had a whole nother...
No, I mean, in the finale, you said that she has a penis.
But I have 2 children and a husband of 15 years.
Let's be honest, we all know Nene doesn't have a penis, for God's sakes. I mean, seriously. But, you know, laugh about it. It's not like we know Nene doesn't have a penis.
All right, well, no one's laughing right now. I guess they did laugh before. Did you laugh when you saw that?
I thought it was very vulgar. It was vulgar.
Well, Chelsea from Anaheim, California said, Nene said last season how much Kim's bad language bothered her. This season, we see her use the word bitch repeatedly to refer to the other women. Do you find that at all hypocritical?
No, I almost think saying bitch is like saying you're cute now. They say it so much, and everybody says it, so bitch mean you're cute. Let's just put a spin on it.
You see it as a term of endearment.
You know what? It's how you say it. If you're saying it from the gut, you know, then it means something else. If you're like, bitch, you sharp, you know, that's a whole other thing. So.
What do you think of that?
Naturally, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. But when I was saying, you know, those terms, you know, what up, bitch? You know, it wasn't from my gut.
When you direct it towards me, it's usually from your gut.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's interesting, as I sit here, I just realized you both are going through periods of enormous personal happiness and success. So tell me how it feels for you to watch her getting the part on Glee and having all this stuff.
Nene, that's great. That's huge. That's fantastic for you.
Well, thank you.
Like, I want the people even though we may not all get along, to be successful. And this is a platform to grow and do other things. It's great. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that's what you should be doing.
From what I could hear and see, I think they know it, that I work, but I really feel the message that they want to put out there is that I don't work and that I don't have anything. That's the message that I've always...
That's not the message. I think that's kind of the message that you're always trying to defend.
Have you not gotten that message?
What's the message?
You know, what I feel like that's not the message that we're trying to put out there. That's the message that you're always trying to defend.
Whatever. Go on.
But
Go on.
you're not speaking to them, so how do they not give you credit, or how are they supposed to give you credit? I mean...
I don't need to speak to them.
No, I understand, but you're saying that they're blasting you, or they're not giving you...
I feel like they just don't give credit, you know, just how they talk and act, you know, like Cynthia. I feel like nothing I do is ever going to be good enough, and they would do whatever they can to put it down.
So almost like they just find something wrong in everything.
Yeah,
but that's
I want to say about a hater thing, like when the special
Oh, no, I'm not putting hate out there.
How did the Glee role come up?
Ryan Murphy, who's the creator of Glee.
He's a big Housewives fan, Ryan Murphy. Yeah.
He calls me up and he says, you know, we want you on Glee. He told me that he really liked me and he felt he had interviewed lots of Hollywood stars. He didn't think that anybody could take the character better than I could. And he just trusted me, and the entire cast has welcomed me. It turned into something very small to something very large. I am Coach Ross. I am a reoccurring actress on a hit television show, Glee.
So congratulations. Have any of you seen Nene on Glee?
I don't watch it, but congratulations.
Thank you.
I saw her.
You saw, yeah. And
I thought she did great.
one thing that I thought was funny also is that Ryan Murphy was on Watch What Happens Live, and I said, is there anyone else from the Housewives that you could see casting on Glee? And he said, wouldn't it be fun if Kim came on Glee? I'd watch that.
Maybe Kim can be the lifeguard. Yeah.
That's funny. But you were an actress before any of this happened.
Sure. That's how I learned about the producers of this show.
Right.
It's because long before this show came along, I was auditioning, and I was an actress going out to L.A. for pilot season every year. And I ran into somebody that I had met, you know, out, and she told me about the producers or the casting people here about the Housewives of Atlanta. This is because I was in the know of the whole acting and television circle.
Right.
And she came to me. That's why some of us are sitting here today.
Because at the time, you met the producers.
I did.
And you were old friends with Sheree and Kim.
Yeah.
And did you bring Sheree and Kim into the producers?
Oh, to the producers?
Yeah, of the Housewives of Atlanta.
Everybody interviewed.
Yeah, right.
Of course, everybody interviewed, but it goes way beyond that. They weren't looking at first for any Caucasian women. I told them a lot about Kim. She met with them and interviewed, and they thought she was great. And they told me they were looking for people that lived behind the gates. And I told them about Sheree, and Sheree interviewed. However, they thought Sheree was a tad bit boring. I think you may have gotten the notes, and I went to bat for her. I did do that as a friend, as an associate. I did say, I think that Sheree will come out when she's around me. They had no problems with Kim. They were on the fence with Sheree. And I went to bat.
Like
but you know,
first season, first season, I'm the one who get it jumped off. But I'm boring.
But I don't have anything to do with that. I'm just telling you what the producer said. Let me just, hold it. Let me just say this, Sheree. I went to bat for you. You don't have to take it. You don't have to believe it. Fine. I did.
Well, thank you,
they were very happy with Kim.
Well, they seem to be happy
and
with
I had the conversation with Kim about it. She knows that. I told her what they said, and I talked to them very openly.
Do you feel like they owe you for this?
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I don't feel like
they got the job on their own.
Right.
You had a little help with yours.
You did too.
You had a little help with yours. I went in and nailed it. I knocked it out the park. You need some help now.
Were you and Nene?
This season. Last season before.
I can help you.
The season before.
I can help you.
No, you can't help me.
I can help you. If you want some help,
I can help you.
I'm your girl.
All right.
I can help you. You're running with the wrong team.
All right. You and Nene were good friends at that time.
I mean, I know that she spoke to them about me, and that's how they kind of heard about me, because they weren't looking for somebody white. They weren't. That was not in their plan at all.
Are you grateful to Nene for that?
Yeah, I'm very thankful for
She
that.
said many times. Only Sheree is the only person that goes, oh, I went into an interview. That's what she likes to say. That's what she went into an interview, girl, and got it herself. But Kim has said many a times, you know, she's been grateful and thank you. And so
I wouldn't have met my
this one
husband.
here who feels entitled to
my little man.
Well, that's funny. Say it again to her.
I wouldn't have met my husband. I wouldn't have my little man. So.
That's right. If it hadn't been for the show, which came about because you
I think everything happens for a reason.
It does happen for a reason.
And I think that everybody, you know, is here for a reason and serves their purpose. And, you know, but just don't take the things that you have for granted, because what you've been granted can be taken from.